The Snapchat stories you'll hear today will take you on a roller coaster of emotions. You will feel nervous, and you will laugh. But this laugh is not a happy one. It's the kind of laugh people make when they are scared and trying to hide it. You can't hide all of it. If you're ready, subscribe to the channel and let's begin, my friend.
I hadn't thought about Alex for years. Not since university, after that messy, quiet breakup. No shouting, no goodbye, just slowly fading into silence. We never talked after graduation. I changed cities, changed jobs, dyed my hair, and buried my old self under new beginnings. But last week, something unexpected happened. It started with a notification. Snapchat. A friend tagged me in their story, and I opened the app without thinking. Then I noticed something. Snap Map. I hadn't used it in a long time. My Bitmoji was still active, floating around my neighborhood. I realized I never turned on ghost mode. I was visible. People could track me. And then I saw his Bitmoji. Alex. He was just a few streets away. I stared at the screen. My heart was beating fast. It had to be a coincidence. Maybe he was visiting someone. Maybe he lived here now. But the next day, I saw him again, this time at the cafe I go to every morning. He didn't talk to me. He just sat 2 tables away, drank his black coffee, and looked up from his phone every few minutes. I didn't say anything. I couldn't. My throat felt tight. The third time was worse. I was at the bookstore downtown, looking at the horror section. I felt someone behind me. I turned around. He was there. Smiling. "Nice to see you here," he said. I gave a nervous laugh. Yeah. I guess it's a small town. But it wasn't small. And it wasn't funny. That night, I checked Snap Map again. His Bitmoji was in front of my building. Just standing there. I watched for 10 minutes. He didn't move. I turned on ghost mode. I thought it was over. It wasn't.
Ghost mode can't stop you from being seen. Because someone who wants to find you already knows where to look. Maybe he should have talked to Alex. If he did, he would know what Alex wanted, and he would see there was nothing to be afraid of.
2 days later, I was walking home from work. It was late, and the streets were quiet. I turned onto my street and saw a figure standing under a streetlight far away. Tall. Still. Watching. I froze. It didn't move. With shaking hands, I took out my phone and opened Snapchat. My Bitmoji was gone, ghost mode was on. But his? Still there. Right in front of my building. Exactly where that figure was standing. I didn't go home. My heart was racing. I kept walking and acted like I didn't see anything. I went into a 24-hour diner 2 blocks away, sat in a corner, and watched the door. He never came in. I stayed there until sunrise. When I got home, everything was quiet. No sign of anything. No Bitmoji. No figure. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe I was losing control. Maybe the past was leaking into the present in ways I couldn't stop. But then, last night, it happened again. I was in bed, scrolling on my phone to distract myself. Out of habit, I opened Snap Map. His Bitmoji was back. Not just near me, right on top of me. At my exact apartment. It was pulsing. Glitching. Like it was trying to come out of the screen. I closed the app. I deleted it. Then the doorbell rang. I didn't move. It rang again. I quietly walked to the peephole. No one was there. But I heard breathing. I haven't slept since then. I keep thinking about how easy it is for someone to find you. How we give pieces of ourselves to apps, maps, and stories. How someone can use digital crumbs to build your life. How I left the door open without knowing it. I don't know what Alex wants. I don't even know if it's really him. But I know this, ghost mode doesn't make you invisible if someone already knows where to look. And tonight, the doorbell rang again. This time, I heard a voice. Nice to see you here.
That morning, when I opened Snapchat, I felt strange. The sky was gray, and something felt missing in my room. When my phone screen lit up, it was like something pulled me to Snap Map. I don't usually check it. But that day, my finger moved on its own. I saw familiar Bitmojis on the map. Josh was at home, Mia was at work. But one of them froze me. Emma. I hadn't seen her in years. My high school love. Her smile, her quiet way. After graduation, we never met again. But now, on the map, she was sitting at a cafe by the beach. I didn't even know she was in the same city. But something was strange. Her Bitmoji didn't look right. It had no eyes. The face looked broken. But the name was Emma. And the location was real. Suddenly, I felt cold inside. Like someone was watching me. I closed the phone. But I couldn't forget that image. That cafe by the beach, and that broken Bitmoji. 30 minutes later, I found myself walking there. My feet took me. When I arrived, the cafe was empty. The waiter said, "We didn't open today." Power was out. But on Snap Map, she was still there. Emma's Bitmoji was sitting at that exact table. Then my phone buzzed. A notification, "Emma sent you a location." But I hadn't talked to her. I opened the location. Same place. Same table. But now the avatar had changed. The eyes were all black. And it was looking at me. I left the cafe. My heart was beating fast. I wanted to go back. But something stopped me. Something pushed me toward the beach road. And there, I saw the real Emma. She was sitting by the window. Holding a book, looking at the sea. She was real. Alive. Beautiful. I walked closer. We looked at each other. She was surprised. Then she smiled. "I found you through Snap Map," I said, my voice shaking. Her smile grew. "I left it open so you could find me," she said. But her voice, it had two layers. Underneath, there was another tone. Deep. Whispering. Not familiar. That day, we walked together. Along the beach, our feet leaving marks in the sand, and our hearts remembering the past. We talked about high school, missed chances, and words we never said. But something was missing. Emma's eyes sometimes looked empty. Like she wasn't really there. Like someone else was inside her. At night, I looked at my phone again. On Snap Map, Emma's Bitmoji was still at the beach. But she was with me. The real Emma was next to me. So, who was on the map? I tapped the Bitmoji. This time, there was a story. A black screen. One sentence. "I'm not the one walking with you." I turned to Emma beside me. She was smiling. But her eyes were completely black.
It's a strange and unusual story. Could something magical like this really happen? Or maybe his ex did it to get revenge. I don't know. But when I listened to it, I felt weird. I wanted to share that feeling with you.
Turning off ghost mode on Snapchat was just for fun. That night, everyone in the group chat was laughing. Let's turn on our locations, Lily said. Let's see where everyone is. We all agreed, including me. Ghost mode was off. Our Bitmojis appeared on the map. Houses, streets, cafes. Everyone's little avatar was dancing on their real location. At first, it was funny. We saw Josh going to the store at midnight, noticed Emma still hanging around near her ex's house. The map felt like a digital version of our friendship. We followed each other, joked around, made fun of locations. But then, it showed up. An unknown Bitmoji. No name. No snap score, no story, no friends. Just an avatar. Grey colors, no clear face. Jack saw it first. Who is this? He wrote in the group. It was moving between our locations. Quietly. But there was a pattern. First near Josh's house. Then in front of Lily's building. Then on my street. Is this a joke? I asked. A new update? No one knew. Snapchat didn't have anything like this. When we clicked the profile, nothing opened. Just emptiness. But the Bitmoji was moving. In real time. It was following us. We started to panic. Josh deleted the app. I'm out, he said. This is too weird. Emma deleted it too. Lily turned on ghost mode, but the Bitmoji was still visible. Like it didn't care about our settings. Like it knew us. I didn't delete the app. I kept watching. That night, at 3:12 a.m., the Bitmoji stopped in front of my house. It didn't move. Just stood there. My heart was racing as I looked at the screen. Was someone really outside? I looked out the window. The street was empty. But on my phone, it was still there. I couldn't sleep all night. The next day, Lily didn't write in the group. We called her, no answer. Her Bitmoji disappeared from Snap Map. But the grey Bitmoji was inside her house. Right in the middle. Like it was inside. We thought about calling the police, but what would we say? An avatar on Snapchat is following our friends? No one would believe us. Emma started crying. It's a curse, she said. It's taking us one by one. I still didn't delete the app. I kept watching. The Bitmoji left Lily's house. Slowly walked toward Josh's neighborhood. But Josh had deleted the app. His location wasn't showing. Still, the Bitmoji went there. A few hours later, Josh's mom wrote in the group. Josh didn't come home. Does anyone know where he is? No, we didn't. I was scared now. But also, curious. What was this thing? A real person? A glitch? Or something else? That night, I looked at Snap Map. The Bitmoji was on my street. Slowly moving. Every few minutes, it got closer. Finally, it stopped in front of my house. I couldn't breathe while looking at the screen. I looked out the window. The street was empty again. But on my phone, it was still there. Then, the doorbell rang. I froze. It rang again. On my phone, the Bitmoji was still outside. Not moving. I didn't go to the door. I didn't answer. The bell stopped. But on the screen, the Bitmoji entered the house. It moved right on top of my avatar. I deleted the app. But it didn't help. The next morning, Emma sent a message. It's inside my house, she wrote. The door is locked, but something is here. Then silence. She never wrote again. Now, no one is left in the group. Just me. I reinstalled Snapchat. Opened the map. The grey Bitmoji was still there. Right in the middle of Emma's house. Not moving. But the avatar had changed. The face was clearer. It had eyes. And it looked like it was staring at me. Since that day, I check Snap Map every day. The Bitmoji is still there. Sometimes it moves. Sometimes it stops. But it always gets close to one of our locations. Like it's looking for new victims. And the worst part? Now it has a name. My name.
That was really an amazing ending. If you want more stories like this, please subscribe and like the video.